guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke
and Danielle. Happy Wednesday. We're repping our new GOTG merch today.
Woo! So let's talk about the merch. I mean, if you're watching on video, you get to see it in action. And actually, you should head over to our YouTube channel because we're going to show you guys. We're doing like haul style.
Yeah, we're doing like OG YouTuber haul style.
Yeah,
all the merch.
This is my favorite merch drop yet. I have to say,
every merch drop just like gets better and better.
I agree. They are killing it, but I just
this is the best.
It's very happy. So we made it like Galentine's theme. Obviously, it's like, you know, Valentine's week, whatever. But this is perfect for any time of year. It doesn't have to be like themed.
Yeah. This is very like girly themed, very fun. Galentine's, get it for your friend, get it for yourself, get it for a family member, whoever you want. Yeah, honestly, truly. So Brooke and I are both wearing the matching. If you and your best friend, if you listen to the show,
so cute. We love a coordinating moment. That's why we design these. I guess design.
So yeah, I'm gonna stand up too. We should both stand up.
Okay, here we go. We're standing. If you're watching on video,
we've got zip ups going right now. They are white. They're little. I feel like I'm on like a TV shopping.
Yes,
like what your mom does.
Yes.
So on the front it just says G Heart TG, like I Heart New York, the typical logo. And then on the back we've got all kinds of things.
And on the arms we have all kinds of things. They're cute little icons. If you want a better visual, like I said, go to our YouTube channel or head to our Instagrams. I'm wearing a size XL in the pink. Danielle is wearing a cream in a large.
Yes.
They run definitely oversized, I would say. Like this one, the one that I'm wearing, I typically get like an oversized sweatshirt, but they're long. I want to say that. Long in the arm and long
soft,
like in a good way. So soft.
Yes, long in a good way, so soft. It says overthinking on the back. There's a pizza. There's a building. There's coffee. There's a photo camera. It's
not podcast merch. It's like really just like cute sweatshirts. And I love the zip up. I love a good zip up. You can tie it around your waist.
Yeah, you don't have to pull it over your head, your makeup, whatever. If you're doing your makeup and you just want to like pop something on or whatever. These are so soft. I've been living
incredibly soft. Probably like the softest merch we've ever done, honestly. That's what I really like about it.
Definitely. Next up, we have the GOTG trucker hat. It had to happen. A lot of you guys requested it. I'll put it on for reference. They are these white trucker hats. They're so fun. Spring and summer coming up. You and your friends can get these for spring break. Mm-hmm. Love it. We're going on a warm weather trip soon. We'll bring them.
These are really nice because they're embroidered too.
Yes,
when we first saw it, I was like, are they going to print it? But no, it's like literally like patches almost like on here. It's really nicely done.
It's just truckers hats are in right now. They're so fun. It's such an easy accessory. Again, it's a great gift as well. So yeah, we have that. And then our last item, you guys asked for more tote bags, and you guys asked for one that said like Gal on the Go on it. Thank you, Brooke.
Oh, yes.
So this is perfect for that Gal on the Go. I'm not used to this. It's funny holding a mic.
It is. It's pink. It's fun. It says Gal on the Go in like cream lettering. It's, once again, if you don't listen to the podcast, like none of this is really like, I listen to this podcast. It's very like, you know, whatever. Like this, I feel like would be such a cute idea. Like if it's your friend's birthday to like stuff it with your favorite things, like a bottle of wine. And
great idea, bro.
Yeah, love it. I love that for us.
Brooke used hers today to like carry stuff or like, it's just so incredible. So those.
It fits a lot too.
Oh my God. It fits a lot. You can really pound it all in there.
Throw that back.
Yeah, throw that back. So yeah, those are going on sale. As if you guys are watching this the day it comes out, Thursday.
So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific. galsonthegopodcast.com. It's sold through Fanjoy. So if you guys have any questions about anything, that is who you contact. I think they're shipping out pretty fast though, because we know that they're like in stock, ready to go. So
yes, we're really excited about that. They're so amazing. So thank you guys all continuously for your support, and we're so excited. We have even more merch coming. Like we have like scheduled drops throughout the year, so
it's gonna be much more regular. This is definitely my favorite yet though. Like I can't even explain.
Fun. Oh, and you just have to go to the Gals on the Go Instagram or on individuals, because we literally rented out a hotel room, ordered room service, did the whole 9 yards for this photo shoot.
Epic photo shoot too.
Yes, we went to the Bowery Hotel. Highly suggest if you're coming and you want to stay in like the Lower East Side, Bowery, Soho area.
Such a nice hotel.
So nice. It was so beautiful. So
it gave like the old world, like I've never stayed in a hotel quite like this.
Classic.
Yes, classic, but with like the modern elements of it too, like a beautiful bathroom. And I ended up staying. Danielle let me stay
Brooke
there.
had a little staycation. It was really good.
Really fun. So
she's really good. Oh my God, of course. Well, I also I'll talk about it later, but I had my first like workout in the morning. Yes. So I was really nervous. I was like, I need to wake up in my own bed.
I get that.
You know, that whole thing. But So yeah, we have the merch. And then one last little push. If you guys are watching this on Wednesday, tomorrow we're doing a virtual live show.
Just things are happening.
Yes,
We've got
we're
merch
booked and
live
busy.
show. And we sat down and really like hammered out the details today.
Oh, you guys are gonna like, I am so excited.
It's gonna be very fun.
We literally were like, I just hope, like, our moms bought tickets and we're like, can you guys just like turn it off after this point? So
yeah,
it's like that kind of juicy.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be like intimate, like girls' night in vibes. You know, like truly with your besties, stuff that we might not normally say on the podcast. So we'll have that linked in the show notes on our Instagram. It's through Looped, so you could Google it, Gals on the Go Looped live show.
Yeah, we're promoting on our stories.
And if they want, like a lot of people can't come to the show, I guess, at that exact time, still get your ticket and it's available, I think, for 48 hours after.
Okay.
Like it's because it's one time only. Like it's not, I don't think you'll be able to buy it afterwards.
You will. So yes, to confirm, you won't be able to buy it afterwards. And this is also because we want to be able to do more of these shows in the future. So if you miss out on this one, it's okay. We like, if this goes well,
we forgive you.
We forgive. No. But like, don't feel like this is the last thing ever. I mean, we want to do these in person one day. So
totally.
But by you guys supporting and coming to this virtual live show, it'll help us potentially get to do ones in person. I just want to be honest with you guys. So we're really, really excited about that. We're doing truth or drink with you guys. So pour yourself a mocktail, a cocktail, a glass of wine, whatever you want. And we're doing like fact or fiction about me and Brooke. Oh my God. We were dying
about
laughing
Valentine's
this morning.
Day, share some old funny stories. It'll be cute.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a good time. So hope to see you guys there.
Yeah. So pick up your tickets and get the merch. Tag us in all of your stories if you're doing either. We can't wait to see you guys. It's just been a good week. Like it's Galentine's, and Danielle and I this year we were like, Galentine's Day is going to be like the gals' holiday.
Oh yeah, I mean, like Gals on the Go, we are taking over Galentine's Day. I mean, it just things that just make sense.
Things that just make sense,
you know.
Yeah.
So those are our little housekeepings.
We just
housekeeping.
Swept the
We
floor,
just swept
we
vacuumed.
vacuumed.
We did it.
I mopped.
And now we go into the weekend recap. How was your weekend?
Mine was really good. It was really. I had a mix of things. I feel like I lived eight lives this weekend.
The 8 lives of Brooke Mitchell.
Literally, Friday night I had a friend's birthday dinner, and she got a psychic. Did I talk about this on the last week's episode? Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
What did she say?
Yeah,
it was tarot. And honestly, my reading was just really positive. Like it was just like, you know, she was like, I feel like a lot of things have recently changed in your life. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, she definitely had some like things that I was like, yeah, that's accurate. I mean, she talked about my boyfriend, you know, she's like, things are good. Everything was really positive. It was like, I see you being really successful, you know. It was good. Like it was just a good old reading. It didn't really tell me anything that I was like really dying to know. I usually go to psychics in times of when my life is like chaotic.
In times of crisis.
Yes. So
I've never been to one, fun fact, which is
Wow.
crazy. My mom goes to them all the time, I feel like. I was telling Brooke, I get like scared because if they tell me something's going to happen, I'm like, okay, this is going to happen because the Virgo in me is like planning ahead and then it doesn't.
I get it.
I spiral. So
I get it. I feel like most of the time they're not inclined to tell you like super negative things. It's just really
like positive things even.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like like next year I'll move to a new city. I'm like, oh my God, I have to plan ahead, you know, because I'm
psycho like that. I got that. I got that. See, for me, I'm like, wow, I wonder who will sweep me off my feet.
No, that's a great mindset to have.
I've gone to so many though. People actually commented because I went to one when I like first moved to New York City, and she was like, you're gonna date a Leo 2 years older, not my boyfriend, he's a Virgo, and
Virgo gang, let's go.
So it's just interesting who you go to. But then I've gone to other ones, and we go to the same astrologist. I went to her.
Oh yes, I do love her.
And she did tell me like this would be the year for a relationship for me, because I remember I went to her last January and she was like, not this year, and I got so mad. I was like, damn it, another year. And then here we are.
I usually go to her in January. I need to go to her again. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She definitely helped me with a lot in my life. It's just fun to be able to, and like none of these are like, you know, we're not telling you guys to do any of this, but it's fun to just talk to someone. It's kind of like going to therapy. It's fun to talk through it with somebody and just kind of like see what they have to say, you know.
Great birthday idea though. It was her 25th, so we like went to dinner, and then the psychic met us at like someone's apartment. Idea. So cute, like, you know, under 10 people, just like intimate. And then I went upstate with my boyfriend for a night, and it was
upstate weekend.
Just one night, but it was really nice. The craziest thing about the whole thing was when I was like laying in bed at night, how dark and how quiet it was. Mm-hmm. And even when we like went out to dinner, like I was like, wow, there's stars.
You don't hear sirens as you fall asleep.
No, it was so like no humming, nothing. Like I was just like, wow, it's silent.
Did you hear crickets? Like.
No, I didn't.
love the sound of nature.
Yeah, I get that. No, it was kind of snowy.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
I don't really know how that
don't
works
know.
up here.
Where do they go?
Oh, that's so
I guess they
nice,
still
though. It was a
exist, though.
cultural reset.
It was a really nice night, and then I came back and got my life together, and now here we are.
Here
But
we
you
are.
had a crazy weekend.
I was telling Brooke I saw this TikTok and it was like when my friends come to town, I spend money like an NFL athlete. Like all of a sudden you're just
It's
like, let's go
true.
do this because for them it's like a vacation. So they're
Oh,
like, let's
yes.
spend, you know. So we did dinners, we did brunches, we did.
Because you don't really cook at home typically when friends come to
Yeah,
visit,
like
you know.
it's just like they want to. They I'm sure my friend would have loved me to cook, but like she wants to like go see the town.
Of course,
you know?
of course.
So my best friend from high school and still my best friend Caitlin came up to stay with me for the weekend. It was so fabulous. It was so much fun. It was really like needed. It was just like a good weekend for the soul. We're so close. And she learned a lot about me this weekend because I guess I've added the year of wellness. I've added a lot of things to my routine and stuff that I do.
You have. Now I feel like you've become like this wellness girl.
I
Like,
know. So many people are saying
I know.
that.
I mean, you definitely are, but I feel like you're out here like spitting recommendations. You're like, oh, you don't do this. Like, Danielle comes to my apartment last week. We watched Bachelor after we recorded a bag of tools. Like, and I was like,
facial tools.
yeah, and I was like, whoa. And
Well, because I knew you were gonna be sitting there with your face, and I was like, I want to be part of the fun.
I agree, but you had like a sack of goodies.
I
Like you were like,
did.
okay, I've got.
I brought my gua sha, the face sculptor that you also have, and then
love it.
serum.
Yeah, and
But-
you did it up. You're like, do you mind if I?
I,
I'm like,
I knew you'd get a kick out of it, and
I
then you made
did.
us hot cocoa. It was cute.
It was cute.
That was really fun.
That was a fun gals night. Yeah.
I'm just realizing, like, just taking these little, these little wins every day for
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
are just, they've really, really helped me. But yeah, so Caitlin came up, she flew in on Thursday night and we went to bed and I like put on my red lights. We both have the Hatch alarm and I have it set for a nighttime routine. So for 30 minutes, it plays like this beautiful harmony with also a little red light. And Caitlin was like, I think I'm in a retreat right now.
Literally the Danielle Carolyn wellness retreat.
It was
Yes.
so funny. And then the next morning we woke up, we literally sit on the couch. I get my Barefoot Dreams blanket, I put it over us. I go get two of my, because now I have two ice rollers.
Uh-huh.
I got the Skinny Confidential one and then the Amazon one. Pulled those out, gave us eye patches. I'm like, we're going to town. And she was like, what is happening? But she loved it. Now she's buying a
Really?
ice roller.
You're
But,
a real life influencer.
I know, it's believe it or not. But it was so much fun. And so we went to dinners. We had really long dinners and drank. And so
You love that.
I love a long dinner. I prefer that. Or like a pregame. Like bars are fun, but like I just love just sitting at a dinner forever and drinking. I feel like you do
there.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm there. I
there.
love
Sign
a
me
long dinner.
up.
I would rather like if it's like, oh, we can get another drink or we can go. Like I'll get another drink. Like let me keep
Yeah.
sitting here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll order dessert even if you let me keep sitting here.
I
Like,
know. Fabulous recommendation. So you went to Bond Street on Friday. Would you recommend?
Yeah, definitely would. It was sushi. I haven't had sushi in a while. I mean, not to be like annoying. My boyfriend doesn't like sushi, so I haven't been eating sushi. Do you find yourself into these patterns in a relationship of like you guys like have not that you have to compromise, but like we wouldn't opt to go to a sushi restaurant because
Well, Ryan, I am the Virgo
Oh,
in the
oh,
relationship
okay,
where
okay.
there are things that he wants to eat that I do not.
gotcha.
Ryan will eat literally anything under the sun. So
Oh, okay. So it's the opposite way.
He definitely gets annoyed with me though, because I like always want the 5 same places or like
Oh, I don't even get annoyed. It's just like I was like, wow, when's the last time I like went to like a sushi restaurant? And I like sushi a lot, so I
Yeah,
enjoyed
no,
it.
good
Yeah.
for you.
Anyways.
Sushi with the gals. And then I was gonna say I really recommend we need to go sometime. The Tiger in Soho. It's like on a quieter street in Soho. So amazing. It's TYGER. Such amazing drinks. We literally
Wow.
got shots to our table. Like we were like ordering shots at the
What
I don't do
what
that at
type
dinner.
of shots?
It was
Like a
called,
mixed
like
shot?
the Tiger shot.
Okay.
It was like tequila, and then I just got the vodka version of it because I do not do tequila.
Except for that one party that
Except for that one party. Yes, because I was under peer pressure. But yeah, so I just thought I'd recommend those restaurants. And
No, that's good. People always ask for NYC. Whenever people, I swear my brain goes blank. Like they'll be like, I'm coming to New York. I got 24 hours. What should I do? I'm like,
those texts give me more stress than anything in my life. When it's like a friend from college, which please text me, love it. But it's like, hey, like, where do you suggest we go for like, we're here for 3 days. Like, what are all the, what basically
like just give
make
us a
our
schedule.
itinerary.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know.
I don't know. And I am like I was saying earlier, like I really like the same places. Like I would go to the same ramen place.
Oh, we
forever.
know the Comedy Cellar has your business.
Speaking of. You actually, I think you went there before I ever did because I was going to the comedy
Yeah.
club. converted me.
I did. That was my second date with my boyfriend.
Thank God you guys went on your second, because there were people. So I went last night, and there were people there next to us on their first date. They had met on Tinder, and they were like,
they said it. I just like that would the whole call out would be like a lot
because
for
the
me.
host was like, anyone on a date or a first date, and they literally raised their hand. Everyone's like,
oh, see, I just would be like,
yeah, they didn't have to
don't raise
their
your hand,
hand. But yeah, so Gretchen and Max, Brooke got to see them a couple weeks ago.
I was blessed by their presence.
I know, they're
ago.
such amazing human beings. Gretchen is also a YouTuber. If you guys know who she is. She's amazing. Gretchen Garrity and her boyfriend Max were in town this weekend. Brooke was out and, out
I just got
cabin,
home.
or she just got home, whatever. And so Gretchen texted me and said, hey, Max and I really want to go to a Comedy Cellar tonight. Know that you and Ryan are obsessed. Would you guys want to go? And I had a whole Sunday reset evening planned, but I was like, drop everything. We're going. So we went to 10 o'clock show. And Gretchen literally were walking. She's like, I really want to get made fun of tonight. I've never been to a comedy club, and you always say they make fun of you. I was like, okay, well, we have to sit near the front for that. And so we weren't in the front row, we were in the second row, but it was like 4 of us. And the host, he dogged on us the whole entire show. And it was amazing. Like, we were dying laughing, crying. Like,
I love that.
So amazing. And then at the end, you guys, I kid you not, the host comes, and I recognize the host because it's not always the same host, but I've seen him before. So this was my 8th time there. I counted.
I can't even believe that.
I know. It's just so easy. Like, you just, it's like.
I know. It's great for, families in town, comedy club, like friends in town, comedy
club.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can drink there too. There's food if you want.
I think I told you how much we drank on our second date, right? We each had 4 glasses of wine in like this short span. I was like drunk.
There's something in their wine. Because
Gretchen
and I
too.
Now that we're talking about this, there's something in it.
I don't know what. That's a harsh accusation.
No, not like a bad.
I know.
But Gretchen was like, I think it's just going down like water.
It tastes really good.
Yeah.
And you're there for such a short amount of like it's probably a 2-hour show, but 4 glasses of wine in 2 hours. That's like basically a bottle. Like that's a lot. Yeah. And I didn't get up to pee, so I was just.
You're a tank.
Yeah, I just was straight going. And then by the end, I stood up. I was like, oh, boy.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really funny. Oh, but so at the end, the host comes out and he was like, he points at, because at this point he knows Danielle and Gretchen, those are their names. He would like randomly be like, right, Danielle, or like whatever, stuff like that. It was like so funny. But like Gretchen really manifested that because she like really, she was like, we got it. And he was like at the end, like, what are you guys, like influencers or something, or said something joke, and we look at each other like, oh my God, little does he know, like we're about to get roasted. And then he pulls out his phone and goes, Danielle Carolan, 257,000 followers, Gretchen Garrity, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, oh my God, this man found us. Didn't explain himself at all. Everyone's dying laughing, like of course they're influencers, because we're just like sitting there like all, like we were just being like so girly and I don't know, whatever. At the end of the show, we go up to him and we're like, you were so funny, thank you so much. He was like, honestly, shout out to you guys were like such champs. I literally kept making fun of you, and we were like, we've gotten way worse. Like, we can handle this, please.
Oh, please.
Like,
we signed up to be made fun of in this case.
Yes, we actually wanted that. Good point. And we were like, how did you find us though? And he pointed to me and he was like, well, I recognize you because you're here all the time.
That's
and then
very funny.
I guess when he went on Instagram, if you look up Gretchen's like the first one.
Gretchen.
So I'm assuming that he like found her and then he went to Danielle's that she followed. I don't know. He did that shit fast though. So it was just really funny. And it was just a blast. So
it sounds like it. What good
love
vibes.
a good Comedy Cellar moment.
It's double date.
A double date. I love Max. I love them.
Such good people.
And that's that on that.
I know.
That's the weekend recap. I feel like I'm on SNL.
So you had your friend in town.
Friend in town.
Did it
she
up.
left, and then Gretchen.
Yeah, you just had a social weekend.
I know. I really did.
Catching up with old friends. Gretchen said that when we saw each other. When I saw her at the Rangers game, not the Rangers. I'm so sorry. The Islanders.
Yes.
Flyers and Islanders. She was like, we're old friends now because we've known each other for like so many years. It's like, it's actually true. I guess like we are old friends.
Long.
Yeah,
it's so sweet. I'm like so thankful for all the friends we've made throughout. Not to get emo, but we've just made such great true friends. Like when I was telling Ryan, like you're me, my friend Gretchen. I've known her for over 5 years.
Yeah,
over even more than that. And he was like, "Wow, you guys all stay really close." And it's amazing, especially like with the YouTube community. I have to say,
totally.
I
feel that way too.
Together,
it's really really nice. Especially now, like with following, and I'm not saying that it's different, but following all these TikTokers and like the newness of it all, like you see those sort of friendships forming and stuff, and I wonder if it's the same because for our old school YouTube friendships, like they just run really deep, and I don't know. I just feel like with TikTok, there's a lot more drama. I feel like I don't know.
Not even that. It was just there weren't as many of us. Like all of us started. Like we didn't know what it could become, and we all just met at like an IMATS beauty convention one year, and we're like, oh my god, you make videos too, and we all just honestly grew together. Whereas now there's so many people. Like there's someone in this building that's an influencer. You know what I mean? Like it's 100% so different. Yeah. So maybe that's I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't want to like say those takes, but at the same time, maybe
I think people would agree that there's more drama in TikTok. I mean, TikTok comments.
I know they stir the pot.
You know who you are. You stir the pot. Like not you, but like everyone. Lots of people like to stir the pot on TikTok because it's so anonymous.
I feel like TikTok's also younger. Like it's just a younger audience. So the people who are watching are more like drama. You know what I mean? Yeah. Versus like in their mid-20s when you're like, I'm kind of like past the drama. Dumb. Like what? Yeah.
It's fine. That's a really good point. And I think with all of those like, you know, content houses and stuff, there's drama within there, and
couldn't be me.
I would not survive. I mean, well, if it was like our friends, like I could do it, but I don't know if
I don't know if it would have been healthy for all of our relationships though.
Well, no, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
I feel like that's why we get along so well too, is because like it's so special when we get to see each other, because it's not all the time. Like when we get to FaceTime, like it's so special. But
it's always like no time has passed.
I know.
It's like I was thinking about like Tori DeSimone. If she walked in right now, we'd be like, hey, what's up? Like literally. What's new?
Yeah. Well, you also feel like caught up on people's lives because you keep up with them online, right?
Podcast, they have YouTube. I mean, there's many ways that, like, our parents say all the time, like, I always know what's going on with you because I watch your story.
So you tell me what's up with you.
Literally, I'm all, like, I have no idea what my brother's been up to for the past week. Like, he does not post. You too, probably.
Oh, same. No, yeah, they don't really. Yeah, like he'll post on like Snapchat sometimes. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so he's in his car. That's all I've got. Yeah, he's wearing a hat. That could mean many things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our little weekend recap. This coming week is New York Fashion Week. So
question mark.
We don't really know what's going on. It's kind of dicey, but hopefully we'll be posting fun content for that.
Different than last Fashion Week.
It's definitely different. It's not like us running from
literally travel
running.
time. Yeah.
Nuts.
Quite literally just getting in Ubers and just going.
Oh, gosh, a good time. There's a time and place for everything. I feel like September Fashion Week, a lot of people ask this just for clarification. So there's 2 fashion weeks every year. In September, it's the fashion week for spring, summer 2023. So like, or for the next year. And then for this right now, it's in February and it's for fall, winter 2022. So it's basically predicting the next season ahead, and they're showing their stuff, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's a really good clarification. I don't know shit about
Well, because a lot of people I was talking to this week, and they're like, oh, like there's 2. I thought it was in September. And I was like, no, there's 2. But I feel like the September one is typically bigger. And correct me if I'm wrong. I know you guys will. But
like actually don't.
No, please do. Like please come in hot with those, because I don't want to get that wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's like for this coming season.
That would make sense.
Things that just make sense. Ding.
Yeah, we don't even have it's Monday right now, and we're like,
we have like maybe 1 or 2 things each that we might be going to.
We're still trying to get the pieces in place. We have a show on Thursday that's the main priority right now, is our live show. I feel like that's like what I'm thinking too. I don't think my brain can handle thinking past that in the present moment.
Exactly. Absolutely. So yeah, that's what we're most excited about, and that'll kick it all off. So should we get into our current favorite?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it. I wrote mine down and it's not on the top of my head. Oh, I got it. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
So I'm drinking tea right now. I've really been into tea. I was telling Brooke earlier, I haven't had coffee in like over a week. I sometimes do these little cleanses, if you will, because a lot of you guys were saying, you know, for anxiety, maybe like lessen your caffeine intake. And I just love the taste of coffee. So I might dabble in decaf. And I had a decaf latte yesterday. It was really nice. But I am convinced that there's still some caffeine in there.
I think there is.
A coffee bean.
Yeah.
So I need to do my research on that. But I've been drinking hot tea a lot. And what I've been doing is taking my Keurig and like taking the pod out and like getting hot water through that. And it like
it always has some remnants.
Yes. You know, there's just some things. And I could totally, you know, put water in the microwave. I've done that as well. But I got the Smeg kettle because I think you had been talking about it a couple months ago to get for somebody or something, or different Smeg product.
Well, I had Margot for Secret Santa, and she put that on her list.
Oh, it was the kettle?
Yeah,
okay,
of course she did. Cool girl Margot.
I know.
Yeah.
So that's what was in my head. And Smeg, I mean, as in general, their branding's amazing. But anyways, I got their kettle because it just sits on my counter. I got a black one. one, and it just makes hot tea so fast, and it's just so nice, especially during the winter months.
Cozy
up. I come in, I put on my robe, and I just make a cup, and it's just a very nice experience. So highly suggest getting a kettle. It doesn't have to be the Smeg. There's a lot less expensive ones, but it's just nice to have some hot water. Or if you're in college and you like ramen, or I used a kettle in my dorm actually. So they have small ones too.
I have like a stainless steel one that I got from Amazon for like $30, and I noticed when I keep it out, I definitely use it more. So
yeah, you gotta keep it out, and it's just counter space.
That's so my thing.
I mean, I've got a juicer, an espresso, a Keurig, a Smeg, a toaster.
I've been back on my air fryer moment, but every time I use it, I have to take it out, or I'll like
it's so big.
Leave it. It takes up one whole like block of counter, and I only have like 2. You know what I mean? So like I take it out, and I'm like, I'll be thinking ahead of like, am I going to use this for dinner? So then like I leave it out or whatever. But random life hack: you can make hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. Yes,
that is unreal.
I know, crazy, right?
So does it taste the same?
I think it does.
Do you peel them after?
Yeah.
So you still have to like I've never made hard-boiled eggs, if I'm being honest. So like I've watched it happen, but
how to make them? Period. You mean
like? Well, like how do you do them with the air fryer?
I literally just put the egg like straight from fridge to air. Yes.
Oh wow.
I don't wash or anything because you peel it.
Yeah.
So I literally just put it in there.
That's amazing.
And I'd make a bunch at once, and then I peel them, and then I put them like in a storage container, and then
you're able to peel them when they come out.
Yeah. Usually, well, then I put them in an ice bath.
You take a bath. Do you do a bath bomb too? Or?
Yes, it explodes. They get nice and cozy.
You could do like a everything but the bagel bath bomb. So they have like some seasoning on them.
Yeah, no.
They get an ice bath. That was so fun.
I just reached behind me. I thought I felt something. And I was like, oh,
a little
grass.
spook.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so funny.
Yeah, the air fryer has been it for me. That's my whole thing with kitchen appliances is like I totally...
Wait, is that your favorite this year?
No.
This week?
No, you had me going with like the counter space and the appliances.
Oh, I was just like, that's so nutso because we never say it to each other beforehand.
Mine's great. It's just so big. Like I wish that I had, that's in New York, you just don't have counter space. In Boston, I had a whole counter dedicated to my air fryer because I had so much counter space.
You had the biggest counter.
Yeah, it was like a whole like loop around.
And you had like an island. Or no, it wasn't. It was just all connected kind of.
Yeah, it was all connected, but it like... spewed out with the chairs. Oh my god, I had like 8 dining setups in that one apartment. It was so big.
That was great.
Missed that. And like huge closets. I don't take it for granted.
No, yeah, that was a big apartment. That was nice.
Okay, so my favorite is a book series. I'm about to finish the 3rd one, and I can't believe I read all 3. And it's the Ellen Hilderbrand Winter in Paradise series. You asked me about this. You were like, what's the vibe?
What's the vibe?
Give me a vibe check. I don't think it's giving anything away. It's about a family based in Iowa, and they get a call and they find out basically that the dad died, and they are trying to put together the pieces of his life, and they find out that he was like lying about a bunch of stuff and like so it's a little, I don't want to say like it's not
is that
like
what the whole series is about, or this last book?
The whole series.
Okay.
The whole series, because then they have to go, he was like doing work in like the Virgin Islands, so then like it takes place there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's what the island is. I could be wrong, because all of her books like are pretty tropical-y, like it would be like some Cape Cod or Nantucket, like I don't know, they all are like this one's out of the country though, and it's really interesting, fun. It's like I like the books like this where they kind of go on like all the characters' perspectives. Like it will be like one chapter is told by like the friend or one.
Rising.
Yeah, I guess you don't like that, so maybe it's not for you.
Well, but I just finished November 9th, and that was back and forth. That was just 2.
Oh, just 2 though, yeah.
When it gets to a couple different characters, maybe I'm trying to, to give you guys context, I'm trying to figure out what books I like. Yeah,
because some people don't like the flashing back and forth. This was not it. This is just told in chronological order.
It sounds good.
I find it really good because I mean, the woman's like a divorced, well, her husband died, so I guess a widow, like not something that I relate to, but I find it entertaining,
Yeah, definitely. I've got a list of books I want to read next, so.
Yeah, so this is a 3-parter book. So it's like Winter in Paradise is the first one, and then it's like Troubles in Paradise. But I didn't, when I signed up to read the first one, like it ends on such a cliffhanger. You're like, I have to read the second. Then you're like, I want to see how this finishes out. You have to read the third.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. Yay. So what are you going to read next?
That's what I just asked on my Instagram today. Oh. I need to make a list. I think I'm going to read Hating Game. Have you ever read that?
No, but I've heard about it.
And I know that's a new movie with Lucy Hale. So I'm going to read that, and then I'm going to work through a list. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like reading. watching the movie after I read the book. So I've been on a big reading kick. It's just very relaxing. It's very winter to me, like to just sit and cozy up with like a book on the couch. Yeah. And I feel like I've been doing that over TV lately, which has been very positive for me.
Oh, definitely. It's so nice to just put the fireplace on your TV and
maybe some light jazz.
I found a playlist on Spotify called Reading Music. Highly suggest. There's like multiple. It's just like jazz. It's just instrumental, but I just liked that it had a title like that.
Yeah, I like that. I could get behind that.
Yeah, it was like some was like chill, lo-fi, jazzy.
Lo-fi or lo-fi, do you say?
I say lo-fi these days. I don't know. What do you say?
I think I say lo-fi, but I guess lo-fi is...
I always said lo-fi, then someone told me lo-fi, and I couldn't get out of it, but I think it is lo-fi. I don't know.
I think it would be lo-fi because
that needs to be a poll for this week.
Oh, yes.
Lo-fi, lo-fi, fee-fi, fo-fum.
Fo-fee-fi, fo-fum.
It's kind of fun to say.
Wow, I'm glad that we're doing things.
Yeah.
Making our tea, drinking our... I've decided I think I am actually becoming an old woman. Like I like baths, I like reading, I like
when I was at your apartment and you're like making hot chocolate over the pot. Guys, I turn my head. Brooke has like a low loose bun with like a robe on and she's stirring the pot like what is happening?
And I was like, you want extra whipped cream on that?
Yeah. Like, you want some marshmallows for you, Susie? Like, literally, that's a good observation. A fun woman, though.
I like cardigans now. Like, I'll throw on like a knit.
Like on Rhode Island. You're in your era. Now you just got to do the bun and you'll be good to get the sleek bun.
Oh, that got a lot of attention this week.
I know. TikTok, goofy girl aesthetic. Glad you guys thought that was funny.
Yeah, they did. Some people agreed with me and they said that the low bun gives Miss Trunchbull energy. And
Miss Trunchbull. What show
Matilda.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
But now I'm on bun TikTok and I'm getting like all of the product suggestions. It's like loaded up with Olaplex number 9, this oil, this argan at the top, and then like I guess you could do it before you work out. That to me makes sense though. Yeah. Because then you shower afterwards.
Yeah, or if you're like running errands, like if you don't, yeah. But then you have to shower. I see what you're saying.
Like I would do like no one's ever in my gym, so I would totally do that. Like load up my hair with product.
Yeah.
And then just shower after. And
I know we made fun of it, but after I was like watching our TikTok back of the recap, I was like, oh, I kind of want to try this Olaplex.
No, it's genius. I just don't think that's like I don't know if it's like
when girls like go to like I hear you.
But I'm here for a multifunctional like that makes sense.
Gals on the go, we need to hear.
I don't have just hours to sit there with product in my hair. Like I got to do it when I'm working out or something. Yeah.
I know. One thing I'm gonna challenge myself to do it on a flight I'm on this year.
Oh, the loops mask.
Yeah, I want to be able to do mask or like an eye patch or something.
Okay.
So
have you seen that? I saw that all over TikTok this week.
Yeah, well, they was like, please make sure your mask is above your nose, and this girl like put on her loops mask and then her mask over it.
Yeah,
it was funny.
I've seen people are doing like the half loops underneath like the mask just to run errands, like but only the bottom half of it.
Oh, interesting. I mean, you could definitely still see things. Yeah, but I guess people could just think. Yeah,
I do pimple patches under there. My mask has not been good.
Oh, I've done pimple patches under the mask for sure. But I mean, like on a flight, like that's such a vibe to put on eye patches. Yeah. And I totally could. I don't know why.
Perhaps our next trip. We have a trip planned in like about a month from now.
Yeah, we could do that. And that's like strength in numbers because we're like together.
Oh yeah,
it's just like when you're alone. The influencers are here. All right. Question of the week. So, question of the week is, what's an album / playlist you listen to hype yourself up? And we're gonna be asking you guys on the Instagram too.
I have my answer.
What's your answer?
It's Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, the 2018 album. It came out right before we went to that Coachella, and so good. Every song is just a bop to me. Like the features are really good. Mm-hmm. And it just gets me into my like you are a boss mood. There's only really one song on there that's like more like sad, and even that's not even that sad. It's like still like I'm the shit type of music, and I just love that vibe.
I love that. Oh my god, I'm so happy you like had like such a clear answer. For it. I feel like a lot of people will.
When I'm like feeling funky, I like go to this album and like shuffle, and I'm like, damn. I could just dance around to it. It's so good.
It's the best. So if you guys don't have one, highly suggest having this. Brooke and I, it's like kind of like our Remember Who You Are. You have a playlist called Remember Who You Are.
Yeah.
But just like having something that like, it's like not a quick fix, but like if you're getting ready and you're just not in the mood to go somewhere, whatever it may be, like have that hype up. So I love that. That's a good album. I need to re-listen. Mine has been this for years since it came out. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, the album.
I was about to say we listened to that for our shoot the other day, and I was like, damn. I mean, some of it's like kind of sensual music, and you're like, ooh, but it kind of makes you feel yourself though.
It's kind of when you just need like a boost. It's not like it's kind of when I'm like, I don't like. It's how do I explain it? It's like it's when I'm like I need a little bit more help, not just like I can get right into Beyonce, you know. I need like a little boost, so this will be like I can be needed, you know. But then it gets you into the
and then I'm gonna need space,
yes, I'm gonna need space in my head, like Gucci tennis shoes.
Oh, so good, wow.
And I think also I feel like we all, like you said, this came out right before we went to Coachella.
Good time of life, just a great time,
exactly. And for me, this came out right before I met Ryan, and like when we first started dating, I would always listen to this, getting ready for dates and stuff. And it was around this time of year, so I always listen to that album around this time of year, Valentine's Day and stuff. And Justin Bieber's, this isn't a hype up, but Justin Bieber's album that came out a couple years ago right before Valentine's. I don't know, just like certain things that remind you of, I don't know. So
I used to make playlists for every month, and I saw I think I feel like I've seen someone post about this recently. I forget who, that they have a playlist for every month, and it's like a great like time capsule, like way to like look back through everything. Alexa Losi, that's who I saw. Ooh. She posted on her story. She's like, I've been making a playlist for every month, and it will just be like, what does she call it? Literally like January 2016 or whatever. So now she could go back month by month and see like how cool is that. Maybe
we should start doing that again.
I know,
for ourselves. I just like, I don't know about you, but I haven't found a lot of new music. It's like a couple new songs a month, and I have a 2022 playlist I'm making right now because I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've been heavy into EDM, and so that's
just like shuffle that. Or
I've been into SoundCloud too. There's some good mixes on SoundCloud.
We love SoundCloud.
I sent you like a mix. Did you listen to it ever? No, you gotta listen.
No, because it was like for when you work out. And at that point I wasn't working
or
out.
I mean, you could just listen to it walking around, but it's definitely like beats. But it was good. Yeah.
Wow.
I've been finding good just stuff on there.
Yeah, SoundCloud's nice if you're having people over, if you're getting ready and you like want an hour-long mix, like SoundCloud.
So great. Just play.
They have so many. You could look up a song mashup and they probably have an hour-long mashup of that song.
Or if you like a specific artist, like, you know, I've listened to like Kygo hour mix or something because I'm like, I want like tropically.
Kygo. Yeah. We used to listen to that in our tropical destinations.
Yeah.
Kygo's such a vibe.
Definitely.
Good stuff. I love this question. So definitely let us know what your hype up album is. I need more music. We're always looking for new music. So very exciting. Well, oh my gosh, we didn't even say what this week's episode is.
No, we didn't. Okay, this is our first time kind of trying something new. Something spicy. I will take a little credit because I did the story of it and we got inspired for it. I asked you guys, and this is not an original concept, we want to say. I've seen this done.
Yes, I've listened to other podcasts that do this. I've seen
people on Instagram. I know Wash Your Pillowcases.
Yeah, Kat does those stories a lot.
Always. And it's basically like you ask people to share a confession or to share a secret. When you tell someone to share a secret, the range that has... Like
you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, because when people tell you like, give me a secret, like I'll be like, ooh, I didn't shower yet today or something. Like I don't know. Yeah. Like what do you say?
We only saw, so we put a question box on Instagram. We only saw a few, and I'm already so excited.
Me too. So we're gonna just share some secrets.
All anonymous.
Basically.
All anonymous.
All anonymous.
So thank you all for sharing with us. Like we won't do anything with this information.
Yeah, it's just fun. I mean, maybe you'll feel heard. Maybe like it will be something that you relate to, or maybe
and if we laugh, we're laughing with you, not at you. You know,
it's
like
all
funny.
in good fun.
Yeah, it's all in good fun. So please, have some fun with us.
And we asked you to DM if it's longer, so we can always, like, go into those two.
Yeah, good idea, Brooke. I'm excited about this episode.
Thank you. No, it's not even like an idea. Someone actually replied to my story when I did this and was like, make this a podcast episode, because I was just like giving my genuine reactions to things. Like when
I know you guys are gonna get a real reaction. Yeah. Hopefully I react okay.
Because some of the ones I know that I got, it was like, I've been cheating on my BF because like I'm in love with someone else. It's like, oh girl.
Let's figure that one out. Let's work through this together.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm too excited. We have to start. Oh my god, I'm like, so we're just gonna spitball and we're just gonna read them back and forth. I love just going on Instagram and Brooke like the first.
That's me. So it's at Gals on the Go podcast. If you guys don't follow us, that's where we asked you to submit in the question box and stuff. You want to get a gun?
Here we go. We've got had to get a drug test for work and I accidentally kicked the cup. Pee all over the floor. That's tough. I wonder if it was at work or no. I've never taken a drug test. Never had to.
So now I'll share my drug test story.
Oh,
drug test. I guess it was really only the one. Well, you pee in the cup like when you go to the gynecologist and stuff.
Yeah, I've peed in the cup, but for other reasons.
Yeah. My real drug test was when I did an internship, like going into, so it was after my junior year of college. And I accepted my offer and they were like, you have 5 days to take this drug test, basically. Yep. I was in LA for spring break at that time. So I had to, and like there was only certain labs, like it was like you have to do it through like this one lab company that's like the universal one. So I had to like Uber to this one place to get an appointment. They basically watch you pee because I've heard stories where people like they bring a bag
with like hand warmers because
you have to keep it warm.
I've heard all the stories. I've never done, but I've heard. What do you mean they watch you?
They like you don't like fully shut the door. Like they're not like watching you, but it's not like go in and do your thing because then you have too much time to like, kind of.
So are they standing right by the door?
Yeah, like they would be like in this case like where we're
recording. Is it a stall or is it a? It'd be smart to do a stall because a closed door you can get away with some things.
It was like a bathroom, but like the door didn't shut all the way. Like that's just the best way that I could kind of describe it. Yeah. And like on the door it said like for test use. Like it wasn't like, so it was like it wasn't like you gotta go. Like they probably have a separate bathroom if you have to like really go to the bathroom. And then I like got emailed my results. I don't know what we can go into like the whole thing on drug testing. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. But anyways, if you pee all over the floor, that's
I'm really really sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I moved in with my boyfriend this week and started a new job and haven't pooped because I get shy. My biggest fear in life, moving in with your boyfriend and having to poop. Some people can do it comfortably. I cannot.
Wow, I really can't either.
I
would find a way to do it. Like I would, if we're at a restaurant, I would go.
When you go out to eat.
Like,
Never mind.
Okay.
That'll be for the virtual live show. Okay. I'll write that one down.
Ticks. Friend cheated while we were on her bachelorette trip and I'm the only one who knows.
Ooh, that is a burden to carry.
I know, because what do you do? What would you do? You don't tell, obviously. I mean, like if
that's but at the same time, unless like for some reason her like fiance was my best friend.
Because then you blow up everything. Oh, that's a tricky situation.
Oh, that's really hard. I'm in a 3-year relationship, but I graduate college in May, and I think I want to be single. That's really tough.
What would you do?
It's easier said than done. It depends, like, if you're moving. Like,
I mean, that was kind of you, but you didn't want to be single, obviously. But you guys were 2 years in.
But like Ryan and I mean, like if Ryan and I weren't in the same city, that would have been a conversation. So I don't know if this is a distance thing or you just literally just want to be single.
Spread your wings.
Because sometimes it's fun to have a relationship in college, but it's a totally different ballgame once you graduate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do.
I see that.
I create drama when I'm bored. I know I'm toxic. Girl.
Stirring the pot.
You are the TikTok commenter, aren't you?
Yeah. You're like, I so see that. The boy I love doesn't feel the same, so I'm sleeping with his best friend.
Savage. Honestly,
Okay, so this is my thing with things like that. And you live your best life. You do your thing. I don't believe in revenge. I believe in revenge in certain ways, but like at the same time, I wouldn't compromise my own life to get revenge on someone. Like I wouldn't alter my whole path and be like, now I'm gonna like ruin his life and like Dave's best friend. Unless you guys have energy. But
yeah. I mean, maybe he just really sucks. I don't know. I mean, do you like hanging out with this other guy?
That's what I'm saying.
Just date him. Talk to him
if you like him.
Yeah. Kinda in love with a coworker, JK, but not really. But I'm in a serious relationship going on 4 years. I bet you have co-working goggles on because I feel like they always say like you have your work husbands, your work wives. I feel like it's just like when you're at work, you're like, oh, he's pleasing to look at or she's pleasing to look at. I don't know. I feel like you're probably not really into him. Like, it's okay to, like, I think lots of men are attractive.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think that in working environments, just from like when I worked and stuff, I think it can be like, I don't want to say false intimacy, but you feel like you really know someone because you connect with them on like the levels of like, you're like, oh, we just get each other. Our lives are so similar.
Like
no, we have this
work the same job.
Yeah, you work at the same office. Like you can complain about the same shitty managers. You can
definitely,
you do get each other. I mean, honestly, I would say 75% of your life is probably spent of your free time is spent at this job. Yeah. So yeah, you do feel like really know someone, but you just work together.
Yeah.
I could see that though, but I wouldn't. Oh my gosh.
I love this confession though. That's good.
Don't mess up a good thing.
I know.
That's my thing.
I bite my toenails. How do you?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could reach. That's some flexible shit right there.
That's.
She flexible.
Wow, that's it for another day. I think my BF and I moved way too fast now to be in a relationship, and I'm having doubts. That's tough because I see how it's really, really exciting in the beginning, and you're like, oh my god, like we really like each other, let's do everything together. And then maybe like you're like, you have that moment where you're like, skirt, like,
yeah,
you know,
that's so normal.
I think you could reevaluate.
Yeah, I rear-ended someone and gave them a fake name, address, number, and insurance. How did you come up with that on the spot? Is my question. I've been seeing this guy for 6 months and he still hasn't kissed me. Rip. Oh. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about
Wait,
that one.
read that one again.
I know you're like reading others. I've been seeing this guy for 6 months and he still hasn't kissed me. Rip.
Oh,
Never been kissed.
Whoa. I guess it depends on everybody's relationship, and I'm not one to judge like at what rate you go.
Like, are you guys hugging? Are we kissing on the cheek?
Do you hold hands?
I think you should just kiss him.
Are you exclusively dating each other? Like,
I just think, are you guys dating?
Yeah, at that point, I feel like I don't know.
You're not even. I feel like
maybe you've been hanging out as friends for 6 months.
Yeah, like kissing happens within the first month. Like maybe not the first date, but I don't know. I'm sorry about that, buddy.
Damn. Especially if you want to, like you gotta verbalize what you want. Mm-hmm. I'm hiding my sex life from my roommate/friends because I don't need their judgment. You know, I think a lot of people do this, or like alter stories to make it sound better or whatever, and it sucks, but I get it in a way, because sometimes you just are like, I know I don't need a second mother, you know, I don't need their opinion.
Yeah, no, I get that. Haven't told my parents I met my boyfriend on Tinder. Do I tell them? Tell them. It's a dating app. Dating apps are so normal now, and like did you come up with like a lie maybe? Like,
yeah, we met at a bar or something. Okay, my thing is like, is a dating app any better or worse than meeting in a bar, or any different than meeting for like?
It's all pure. It's based off of like what you see, which is like an app. Like you see someone, and you're like, oh, you seem fun. Like,
yeah,
I feel like that's the same with a dating app. A dating app's so normalized now.
I really think that it's completely normal. I could see like maybe 5 years ago it could be like a little more unconventional, but I don't think there should be shame. But also, do you owe them that information? Like, does it really matter? I don't know. I think about maybe with my close friends, that's one of the first questions I ask is like how you guys met, but otherwise it's not that important, I don't think. Yeah,
maybe if I'm sure you've probably told them something and it's weighing on you. My brother I don't want to express it. Okay. He did tell my parents though that he met someone on a dating app at one point in his life. And they were like, yeah, awesome.
My parents know that I met my boyfriend on a dating app.
Yeah, I feel like it's so normal. Like, your parents might have met on Match.com. That was the thing back then, you know? Yeah. It's all that. Not your parents in specific, but...
My grandma met her long-term boyfriend from...
Oh my God!
I helped her set up her profile. Yeah.
Stop. That's iconic. I love that.
This one, I am no longer religious, but go to a religious school and have to fake it.
Interesting. So I feel like maybe you go to a private school. I went to a private school and there was religious affiliation, but for us, it was just like a prayer in the morning. It wasn't super, I don't know, maybe religious school is a little bit more intense. But I actually know a lot of people who were Jewish that went to, Catholic schools because it was like a really good school, which is crazy, but it's, not crazy, but like it does happen.
I have heard those stories too, especially if like maybe in your area you don't have like a Jew. Like I know for us, like on Long Island, like closer to like where I am, we had the same thing.
Just
there
the wasn't same a Jewish idea.
Private school.
So do you like your school? Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe you could try to, and I know it's tough because I know some schools really, really enforce it, like more than just a prayer.
Right.
But if you could try to find the separation between like the school element and the religious element, because I know that would probably be tough for me too. I got that.
Hooked up with a boy and his girlfriend called. Had no idea. How awkward. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Wait, hooked up with
a boy and his girlfriend called, like while they were together. Had no idea. How awkward. I mean, I'm sure he didn't say like, hey, this is my friend here. But she's like, oh, damn, like you have a girlfriend. That just sucks. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I know.
Oh, God. What a icky situation. Oh. The cheating ones are really upsetting to me, guys.
Oh my God. This girl said, saying, in quotes, "Is there something you need to tell me to my boyfriend to see if he will confess anything?"
Ooh.
Are you like sketch about something?
Ooh.
Is there something you need to tell me? Holy crap. I actually know someone in my life that did that recently. And he was like, "Oh my God, so yes, there's a spell laying on." Yeah, I know. And it wasn't the best. So they're still together. But yeah.
They were able to work through it.
Yeah, but like kind of a hot tip if any of you are feeling a little nervous by a relationship, I guess.
I hate that.
Which
that
sucks.
phrase I don't like. And another phrase that I hate is when people say, "I have to ask you something."
Or like "Can you talk?" Or like I say, I'll be like, "Can you chat?" Like if it's like,
yeah.
But not like I need to ask you something. I have to ask you something.
Or oh my God. Or like, "Can I ask you something?" I'm like, "What? Well, what? Like, what are you asking for?" I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sometimes that makes me nervous.
I know.
So he's probably like pooping his pants, like hearing that.
He's like, "Oh my God." I hooked up with one of my friends and no one else in the friend group knows.
If you could keep it under wraps, that's impressive.
Definitely.
People catch tension and stuff though. Like I think
hooking up in the friend group is tough.
Very tough.
I was talking to a guy and he brought home another girl while I was there for a party. So I went in his bathroom and sprayed cologne all over his toothbrush head until it was sopping wet. I then left the bathroom and proceeded to enjoy the party. I still wish I was able to see his reaction the next morning when he went to brush his teeth.
That's a good one.
I know.
That's a really good one.
Something harmless, right? Or dipping the toothbrush in the toilet, like just get a little revenge.
That's the type of like revenge like route I would go. I wouldn't be like, now I'm going to F his best friend. And
yeah.
That would just take too much of my time and energy, honestly.
Definitely.
I once started an OnlyFans account, but my mom found out.
How did she find out?
So I went on a deep dive. I saw a TikToker who does OnlyFans like pop up on my page, and she was like doing a bunch of questions, whatever. You've probably seen her on your maybe, I don't know. She's like blowing up, and I just went like on a deep dive of this content because they all make so much money.
It's nuts.
Because they are like, have you ever seen the guy Daniel Mack who does like the "What car do you drive" videos?
I mean, probably if I
he's like, "What do you do?" And he goes up to people
and they're nice cars and stuff. Like, what do you do?
And the ones in LA, like these beautiful women, like always do OnlyFans, and I'm like, damn, like there's money to be made in OnlyFans. So I get that. I think the OnlyFans, like, it goes a lot of different ways. But if my mom found out that I had an OnlyFans too, and we are really close, I would be like done for. I know. Done for.
I always will like joke with Ryan and be like, "Yeah, I have an OnlyFans. Why?" And he's like he always is like so confused. It's funny.
Well, I think that when you say that you make videos for the internet, a lot of people's brains go in that direction.
It's so we talk about confidence a lot, but I do not have the confidence.
Yeah. A lot of people do like just like bikini bra type activity on there. Like it doesn't have to be like full nude or anything. Or you could take, I know like people do OnlyFans and it's like non-sexual even. Like you can make it just like exclusive content.
Yeah, you can make it like a Patreon kind of.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's your narrative.
So I don't know, but I'm thinking that maybe hers wasn't like a.
Yeah, I'm thinking it wasn't something the mom wanted to see.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to someone new, I stalk their whole life of socials. FBI agent over here. We've got one of those right here on this couch.
Ding,
ding.
I'm there. I hid my boyfriend's watch, and when he got to my house, it told him it was there and started ringing it.
Wait.
Oh, so it's like an Apple Watch. So you know that if you like hide them, like, so she probably, I don't know why she would take his watch. Why did he hide the watch
though? Or she hid his watch?
I don't know why she would hide it, but I have heard of people leaving like AirPods in cars and stuff. Have you heard of this?
And turning on the hearing feature so you can let that.
The hearing.
No, don't ever do that to me. That's so rude.
I don't like that
That's
either.
Sketchy.
Or then you could track them too because it's a tracker.
Yeah, any Apple product.
But you could get like an AirTag and track. Not that I'm condoning this at all. I have literally never ever done this.
TikToks about it. Yeah, girls are like, this is happening.
I don't see why you would hide someone's watch though, but I get that.
Every time I get jealous of a friend, I ghost them for a bit or mute them on IG. # self-care. That's healthy.
I'm kind of there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of there.
No,
yeah.
that's really fair.
I mean, as long as you're not doing drastic measures, like never talk to me again. Yeah. But if you're just doing it for yourself, I kind of get that.
If you don't want to see your stories or like, that's so fair. Self-care.
I get that. Kissed a guy for the first time at 20 years old this weekend after too many truly margs.
That's awesome. In 2 weeks, I'm going to visit a boy I've never hung out with in person. She said.
So I've done this too. Like I've done the like visit someone that you like don't whatever. And for me, it's always ended really poorly. It's really tough to like, and I've talked to friends who do this too. Like if they're dating like athletes or whatever, and they're like, yeah, like we talked, like maybe we like met, like talked online, like on Instagram, and then you go visit them. Like it's really hard.
It's so awkward too. You're like, oh hey, like,
and then you stay like, where do you stay? Do they get you a hotel? Do you stay at their house? I have a lot of questions about.
Oh yeah, because you.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, I remember that. You were like, where
it's so awkward. I stay? Yeah,
do I stay or do I go?
That's more the awkward part of the situation. It's expensive to like pay for your own, but I would, if someone was like, come visit me, I'd be like, all right, you book my ticket then. Like, I'll see you then.
Yeah. I turned my aunt's house AC up to 100 in Texas heat because I was just cold after swimming. I was 11. Some shit I was do.
11. I like that part. Same.
Honestly, though, you got to warm up. How did that go? Oh my God, that is funny.
I'm in love with my best friend who doesn't feel the same way. Heartbreaking.
That's a movie.
It is a movie. You probably don't even want to do it anyways, though. I mean, 9 times out of 10 it ends poorly and then you lose the friendship. So maybe it's for the best.
Yeah. And a podcast, I think it was We Met at Acme. She was saying like, if you want to date your best friend, you know them as your best friend, but you don't know how they are romantically necessarily. They're like a whole new human. They have different ways they go about everything. I gave my number to a guy who hit on me at a coffee shop. I am married. Genuinely forgot.
She was like in the moment.
She was like main character moment.
See, I like you just had if as long as she's not gonna reply to his text or whatever, Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but live your truth.
Yeah, live your truth. I'm missing midterms to go on vacation, but I told everyone it's my grandma's 105th birthday. Is there anyone 105 years old?
Yes. Yeah. I think the oldest person like living right now is like 120.
Oh, why did I think it was 102?
No.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I want their genes.
Yeah. They're really good.
Oh my gosh.
What water are they drinking?
I know. Holy water. It's amazing. I had a crush on my 6th grade teacher. I definitely had teachers that I like looked at in class. I'd be like, you were cute.
Yeah.
I didn't act on it. But,
no.
But
I feel like it's more like, I mean, this is like literally like a teacher like predatory stuff, but I feel like when you're in high school, it's more so like, not that it's even tangible, but like when you're younger, you'll be like, oh, they're so cute, like whatever.
Yeah.
But like when you get older, you're like it's a little different.
It's
like,
a little murky.
Did you ever have like the young hot teacher when you were like in high
college?
School?
Oh, in high school, yes, there was one.
Yeah, and then it's like, ooh, he's only 5 years old. Like
I know,
you start like doing the math in your head, and you're like,
Pretty Little Liars comes out, and you're like,
yeah. Can we talk about that?
I know they yeah.
That normalized it way too much.
I know, and like our school actually, I think figured like a lot of teachers would know like, oh, when this guy walked in the room, all the girls would freak out.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
That teacher loved it. He was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, they definitely get the gas up.
I'm a compulsive liar.
Wow, at least you know yourself. This one is very. I don't know if you've ever had anything like this. I feel for you. I was trying to switch lanes and no one would let me in, so I scraped my car in a public bus. I'm sorry. I have to laugh because this happened to me in a Lyft the other day. Like a few weeks ago.
They're always doing little fender benders and they just don't say anything to you in the back seat.
Yeah.
Like, you good? Okay, let's go. I'm like,
literally, he got out of the car. He like exchanged information. Then he was like, we're good. Like we kept going.
We go.
Because I noticed how close he was getting to the other cars. I was like, wow, we're really
New York driving
right
now.
I actually get that though. Like she's probably like just dealing with it. Maybe there was nothing on the other car. That's like the whole thing of, I mean, I've never had this happen, but let's just say like you're in a parking lot, you open your car door into a car. Mm-hmm. Like it leaves a little dent. Like what do?
You'll even know.
Yeah. It depends like what it is. I've never done this, like I said.
Yeah, no. Didn't something, we could talk about this off air, but didn't something happen with you in a note? I don't know. Something in Boston. Like you were a good Samaritan.
I fully got into like a fender bender. Like, yeah. And my car was like messed up.
Yeah.
No, my car in senior year of college, the first day I had moved in, I parked it. My parents parked it in front of my house.
Yeah.
And I came back and like the whole back was all messed up. Don't you remember this when I was driving around with it like messed up for like a whole semester?
No, I remember the dent, but I didn't know that's how it happened.
It wasn't a dent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. And it was
or
literally
whatever.
My parents were still there moving me in. And then I came back and I'm the worst. I like place the blame. I'm like, well, you parked it there. Like to my parents, they're like,
not my problem.
Yeah. I'm literally the worst.
Oh my God.
It was not too bad of a fix, but yeah, they didn't leave a note. No, that's what I'm saying. I just came back and it was just,
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Savage. I've never been to the gyno, and to be honest, I'm scared. I get it.
Okay, so I get it, but my thing is it's only getting worse. So I'm going to give you guys all the self-talk. It's really not that bad. I mean,
it isn't.
No, I always encourage people to. I have friends like this too that will be like, oh my God, I've heard it's painful. I heard it's awkward. It's like, it's awkward. It's not painful, but I was, it's awkward for everybody, but you just don't really think about it. It's this person's job to do that to you. And honestly, if you're sexually active or not sexually active, like I think it's so important to be like, to have the knowledge of your health, especially if you're sexually active. If you have at all, you better go.
Yes, it's so important, and they are there for you. Like, they want to help you. They're not
judgmental. Yeah,
they are not judgmental. Like, you can go in without anyone else. You just talk to them, and if you have a good one, which usually they are, obviously, they'll talk to you while they're doing it. And I really like mine. She's like, how's your life? And then you're distracted and you're not thinking about it.
Exactly.
And it's just like Brooke was saying, it's easy, boom, done. It doesn't hurt. It's more so just like this weird feeling, but it's not bad, and it's
not at all.
I get why you're scared. I don't love going to doctors in general. I like the dentist, but that's it.
I don't.
Even though he told me I can't take ginger shots anymore, even though I still do. But well, he just said to rinse after, and I have been rinsing. To all of you that were responding to my stories, I do rinse after now. But yeah, where am I going? I get the doctor anxiety stuff.
I get it too, but my thing is try to frame it as like I don't know. I don't want to put fear into you, but like it's only going to get worse over time. My mom has friends like this too. She's told me like I have friends that like refuse to go for their like annual mammography and stuff. Like we don't have to do that yet. But that's even scarier because it's like, what if you catch it 2-3 years too late and then you could have prevented it in the first place? I just don't understand.
I know. So hopefully this is the boost you need. Go do it, girl.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
It's
though.
once a year.
But if we could do it, then you could do it.
Yes, trust me. If we can do it, you can. I have a favorite dog, but can't get myself to even admit it out loud. # bad dog mom. I mean, I feel like...
Oh, she has multiple dogs?
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
You love them all. You just, maybe there's one you connect with the most.
One you like more.
One you like more. I mean, I feel like families that have like 5 siblings, like... those parents probably have a sibling that they relate to the most or enjoy. I think that's fair. Sibling, a daughter. I mean, daughter, son. I have a tattoo that I've hid from my parents for 5 years now.
Wow.
Impressive. Do you think they're going to judge you? Is that why?
How do you hide it?
You should tell them that's tea. They'll be like, oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what they'll be like, but.
Yeah, some parents are
really judgmental
yeah.
tattoos. I wonder what it is. I want to know what the tattoo is.
And I want to know where it is that you were able to hide it. Because I had a friend who got a tattoo, didn't tell her parents until it was bathing suit season because it would have been out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can run, but you can't hide.
Literally.
This is funny. I didn't invite my brother-in-law to my wedding and my parents loved that.
I wonder why they loved it. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, so
brother-in-law. So her sisters.
You're getting married.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tea.
Yeah, I feel like that is.
Should be. Was it a really small wedding?
I know. I feel like that's when you start getting into like, because you could understand like I understand when +1s are given out. I understand there's like some people do the rule like no ring, no invite.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you're not engaged, you're married. I feel like it's an effective strategy because otherwise you're just throwing out like +1s to everybody.
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
if you guys are gonna break up next month, that's expensive. Weddings are expensive.
Totally.
But I think if there's a ring, I get that. Or like if you're life partners or something, if you decide.
Yeah, or you've been together for like long time. Long time. We'll do one more. We'll end. Oh, I love this. Sometimes I narrate my life out loud like it's a vlog for it to sound interesting.
I hear this so often. Or when you're doing your makeup, a lot of people say they pretend that they're filming.
Yeah. People ask too. They're like, do you talk to yourself? I'm like, no. After I'm done vlogging, I'm like, I'm
done.
Quiet. Yeah.
It's so true. Like after we're done vlogging, we literally put the camera down. We're like, okay. Because you just like basically talk to yourself. Like not that it's fake, but it's like, okay, I just let it all out. Now
and you you narrate. Like if you're like Danielle and I, you're very animated speakers. So I'll catch myself, obviously when we're vlogging, we're probably, I would say we give similar amount to what we give in person, but like we're probably doing it up or
we're just using more hand motions and probably better facial expressions.
Yeah, we're telling like a true story.
Yes, we're
That's interesting. That should be another question of the week. Like, have you ever pretended to be a vlogger or whatever? I know people have said when they do their makeup or their skincare, they do that.
Oh, a lot of my like personal friends.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're
they pretend.
Like, next step, I'm using this concealer.
I do
it's
that.
fun. I used to do that a lot when I was first starting, just to pretend. But now I'm like, I do it on camera. Then I'm done.
I do it on camera, but my boyfriend does say that I do it to him sometimes accidentally. Not that I pretend that I'm vlogging, but I'll like be like, oh, I got some stuff. Do you want me to show you? And then like I like do it, and he's like, I literally feel like you're on camera right now.
Yeah. It's like
the way that I do it, I'm like, okay, so first up, I got this.
Oh yeah.
We don't even realize we probably do it to each other.
Oh, definitely. I'll be like, yeah, you'll come in with like a bag from Mercy. I'm like, what'd you get? And you're like, okay, so first I got this. I don't know, like
I think it could go jeans.
Like, yeah, like we like gave what it would go with. That's so true. And that's just because it's ingrained in our brain.
I think it's fun though. It's like cute and girly and
I
fun.
know.
Yeah.
Like romanticize your life.
Yeah. Some of those were juicier than others, guys. Next time we do this, I want the juice.
I want more. Not that these were awesome. Great. Thank you so much for sharing. I know it's scary, and we trust you.
We trust that there's trust here.
Yes, like, there is a trust circle here.
Trust circle.
General. We trust you trust us, and yeah, it's another great episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go get your Gals in the Go merch. Dropping tomorrow, Thursday, February 10th, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
If you're watching on YouTube, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you will always see our uploads. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys at our live show tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully see you guys there. And if not, we'll talk next week on the podcast.
Yeah. Catch you guys. Love
Bye.
you guys. Bye.